Hey guys, it's Garrett Stewart. Hopefully your referral partner for the Reno, Sparks, Carson City, and Northern Nevada areas. And I wanted to show you this really cool feature that you can add onto your agent website. And so I'm doing what's called a featured area. Now this is the custom page that you're going to work with Canva with and put it on your agent website to kind of work side by side. And how this is going to work is you can see an example I've put on here right here where people that are looking on your website, when they click on the featured area section, they'll actually be able to select maybe an area that they're looking for. So let's just hit, for example, DeMonte Ranch. And when they do that, it's going to zoom in on the DeMonte Ranch area where people can start searching for homes right in there. So if you wanted to highlight and feature specific areas on your website, neighborhoods, different things like that, and you wanted to make it a little bit easier, and it could be either city, it could be kind of the zip code, it could be neighborhood, however you want. I'm going to show you how you can do this featured area. And then that way you can make it a little bit easier for your buyers or sellers that are looking on your website to see a little bit what's going on in that area. So let's take a look and see how you can do that. So starting with how do you get a little template? So what I did, I'm going to share this template with you. This is kind of a basic template. This can be to get you started. You can change this anyway. It's a template that I got out of Canva, so doesn't hurt my feelings if you don't like the look at and you want something different in terms of style, but at least I'll get you something started out so you can start working from there. So in this YouTube video, in the description box below, I'll actually include this link here so you can, when you click on it, you should see this page here and you can just go ahead and say edit template. That's going to go right into Canva. Now, if you don't know, you get a free Canva account, basically an enterprise or pro account from Canva through being with Keller Williams. So we'll go ahead and, so if you haven't signed up for that, be sure you get connected with your tech trainer or reach out to me. You can shoot me an email, garrettstewart@kw.com, and I'd be happy to show you a little bit more of how you make sure you get access to that. Or just comment below and I'll do that too. Anyway, once you do that, it says if you continue editing this design, you'll need to publish again. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll go ahead and hit edit design. So we've got that. We clicked on it. And now this is the template that we've got. Now, I've already customized it for me. And so basically when you're viewing this, you're going to be seeing all my customizations. So just heads up, you're going to want to update all of this. So of course I have like the Reno map in here. So it's got Carson City, Reno, Sparks. There's Lake Tahoe over here. So it's kind of got all of that showing on this little map. First thing you'll want to do is you'll replace that, which you can just go over here and probably find a picture. Or if you have a picture that you like already, do a different picture, maybe like a map of the area or something like that. Just a suggestion. Now, the big part is going to be choosing the neighborhood. So again, you can put in zip codes, you can put in a neighborhood name, you can put in the city. So if you have a bunch of different cities, however you want it, you can get as specific or broad as you'd like. And you can pick as many as you want. So if you want more, you can actually do more than just 6. So just heads up, I'll show you real quick how you can duplicate. You can just click on that. I just hit Control C, or you can do Command C depending on your device, and then Control V, and it duplicates that. Just line that up. It'll show, you can see it says 22 all on there. So that means it's going to be lined up, same space, same layout. So you could just do that a few times and get as many on there. So if you want to do 8 or 10 or however many you want to feel good about how many you got on there, that's going to be it. But we'll stick with the 6 for now to get you started. So what you're going to do is you'll click in there and you're going to start picking the name of the neighborhood. So you will just pick in, we'll just do neighborhood 1 or whatever you want to do, for the name on there. So edit that. And for some reason it changes the font. I don't know why that is the case, actually. But you might have to adjust that slightly. Get it the way you like. It's all editable up here, so you can kind of make it bold or a little bigger, smaller, whatever. Once you've got that neighborhood name in there, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and go to your agent website. So we'll just go ahead and we'll go into there, and we've got the agent website right here. So let's just say we've got neighborhood one. So there's a few things, like I said, that you can do depending on area. So if you wanted to just zoom in on an area and focus on a specific area of town, you could do that. So let's just say, like, you can see like Mira Loma here. Now, if I zoom in on Mira Loma, you can see there's multiple neighborhoods. So I might not want to select the, this neighborhood boundary or anything like that. I might want to just feature all of the Mira Loma area right in here. So what you can actually do is just hover over it, get centered over exactly what you want your people to view. And you can see that this URL changes every time I move it. It's coordinates on there. So it knows, and it's going to remember where exactly to position this on the map. So if in the future, once I point back to it, anyone who clicks on this link will go and zoom right over that point. So we would just copy that. So I would just select that and hit and copy it. And then once I copy that link, I'll go back into Canva and I'll just go in here and I'll hit that little pencil button, and that's going to allow me to change that link. So I'll just hit Control V or Command V, depending on your device, and hit done. Now I've got that link updated. So if anyone clicks on it, we'll just test it for an example, and it's going to open it up. And excuse me, it's going to zoom in right there. So you can feature those specific areas right there. So cool way to do that. Again, you can, this is just by there. If you wanted it by city, maybe, for example, I could just type in Reno, and I've got the city right there. I could just select that, and then it will just feature those city boundaries. That could literally be the style, or it could, zoom in a little bit more if you wanted to and do it that way. Or if I didn't want the boundary, I could just, click in here and maybe center more over Reno right here. We've got Sparks over here. I could do the same thing. We've got Sun Valley. So I could kind of do some of these different areas of the Reno area. So however you want to do it, again, this is up to you and your customization. Once you've gotten that and did all of those, basically kept on doing that, change the name, add the link like we did, we'll go through there. Then what you would do is hit that publish website button. You'll change that name to whatever you want. So you'll hit that little pencil and you'll title it however you'd like. You'll and then you'll just copy that website address there. So once you've got, and it won't let me copy it from down here, but once you publish it, and I don't want to publish it because it's going to change my actual website. Once you publish it, you'll just copy that website address. You'll click on it and it'll show you that website. So copy that website address there. And as you can see, here it is on mine. So I'll just copy that over here. Okay, so we've copied that website address. We've got that done. Now let's go ahead and add it to our agent website. Now, the big thing to know that this is a Canva website. So we've got it published through Canva. Unfortunately, Canva does not allow embedding onto the agent website, but what you can do is link outward from our agent website to that. So that's why when you see this featured areas, why one, the URL is different, and why it doesn't look like anything like my agent website. So just a heads up there, that's why that is the case. So from there, what we're going to do is go ahead and we'll go into Command. And we'll go down here into this website portion on the left. So we scroll all the way down, go to websites, and we'll go ahead and hit Manage Website. Now we're going to go, and so it shows you kind of a preview of your website. We'll go ahead and hit Expert Mode and go in from there. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit this little plus button up here. And we're going to go and we're going to choose page navigation. This is going to allow us to change how the navigation's set up. Because if you haven't done a custom navigation yet, then this is how you're going to do it. So instead of having that more drop down, because a lot of people have a more drop down with extra buttons, This will allow you to have like all of the buttons up on top instead. It just looks, you can show all, what you're trying to show off on your website right from there. So that's where that gets you, just FYI. So we're going to kind of make that look a little bit nicer. So make sure you choose your name here. So I'll just do example custom now. That way I know, I'll know exactly where to find it. And then we'll hit add simple navigation item. And we'll need the text of what it's going to pop up on. So I might put featured neighborhood. We'll put neighborhoods. Perfect. Now we'll go down to link and we'll hit from internal to external. And from there, we have that URL that we can paste right there. We got that. Boom. But we might want to do more, right? I'm going to move my head over here. So let's go down and add another one. So if you wanted to do additional links, you could. So like, for example, I have on my website, I have featured areas, local blogs, about us, mortgage calculator, and the market update. So what we can do is on the navigation link here, we can customize that however we want. So maybe I want to add in this is internal, so I might want to choose the whatever item I want. So, there's blog posts on there. So however I want, here's like my about page. So I might hit about. Cool, I've got that one added on there. Now, what else do I want to add on here? I might want to add our YouTube videos. So I'll select that. So whatever pages I've created before, I can start adding that on there and build out that custom navigation. We'll keep on going. We'll get my home value. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll do, I don't think I added the blog page yet. We'll do that. Perfect. So that gets us 5 different navigation things. So we'll go through there, we'll hit. And one thing to know, it just has the default name on there. So I might change the blog to local blogs. Cool. Whatever you want it to title in that list of how it displays on your website. So is how you're going to change that name of it. So get my home value. I'll keep that actually the same. So I'll just type that in. Cool. Our YouTube videos. I just do the market updates or market update on there. And we've got that all right there. So, and this one's the agent one or about us. Yep, because that's my about page. So I put about us. And finally, we got that featured neighborhood. So we've got that. We'll go ahead and publish that. But now that we've published it, we need to make sure that we've got that as the preferred blog. And you can rearrange these any way you want now that you've got that done. So if you want this in a different order, you can, adjust that any way you want. But let's go ahead and we're going to go into this drop-down bar here and go into organization site because we need to change it to this new one that we've got. So we'll click that and we'll scroll down, and it probably, if you haven't done too much customization, might be the inherited org site navigation provider. Make sure you hit that custom org site navigation provider. And then what you'll do is you'll choose which one you want. So I have that custom one here, but here's the example one I just built. So we'll just go ahead and select that. Now that so whatever you titled it, that's why you pick a title that you remember, and then it'll go there, and you'll go ahead and hit save. So this last one didn't have the home valuation up here, but now that I hit save, if I hit refresh, we should see, there it is, get my home value added on there as well. So we've added that, and it happens that quickly. So now when people click on that featured neighborhood, it's going to go right to that page, and they can go and search for those properties right from there. So it's a cool way to start featuring some different areas on there. I know this is a lot of information, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Just a reminder, again, I I'm your referral partner for the Reno, Sparks, Carson City, and Northern Nevada areas. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see my other videos or content, be sure to go to my website, commandconsult.com, and you can see other training videos, set up consultation, or even get our Command newsletters to send out to your database. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good one.